Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another quick video. You can probably tell by reading the description already, but I'm doing a quick tool video of what my shop looks like and what kind of tools I have at this moment. So yeah, this is obviously my parents' garage. It's a single one-guard garage, so it's not like I have a real workshop. I don't have work tables or anything. It's just shelves and tools. But it's what I have. It's what I make work, and it's what I need at this moment. Yeah, and I have some tools there, and I have some tools there. Moving over to just my bulk storage. This is I'm trying to think of the company of these tools. Stanley. Duh. It's right in front of my nose. So these are Stanley toolboxes. This is half of it, and I have another half that you'll see in a moment. And they stack. That's why they have these clamps on the side. You put them on, and you lock them down. It's also lockable, but yeah. Both of these are lockable, but I don't bother. So this is part of my sticker collection. It will be growing at different places I've been, and different companies, YouTubers, well above the Harley-Davidson. And starting off inside of here, it's just little odds and ends, bullet casings, little things that I sort of taught, really cheap Walmart level. This is cool. It's a paint tester. My grandfather gave this to me. He owned this. And you know what? I'm going to take the camera off the tripod for this. So this is a paint tester. And try to find it in the camera. Right here. And basically it has a small magnet on the end, and whatever body paint you put this against and pull it up, and it tells you what level of, how much paint left from the dealer you have. You know what, I'm actually going to show you in action. I'll be right back. So as you've seen before, this is my mother's car, and there's obviously paint on it. So, I'm going to lift it up and see how it sticks to it, and at a certain point it just pops up, and that says what level of paint you have. So I'm at like a 9, which is pretty good. So I'm back inside the shop. After doing a quick little segment outside, and you just see little odds and ends, super glue, scissors, just little average crap. Over here I have some more stickers, little Sharpie type pen, more stickers that I plan on putting on my vehicle once I get that. Moving on, I'm going to explode the inside of this box on the floor, so yeah. So, this is what I had in my odds and end toolbox, like sounds, a bunch of odds and ends. I have my welding gloves, my mechanics gloves, Hot Rod Magazine has the free hat that I got with the subscription. It's kind of like a cheap, crappy hat, so that I don't really care if I get damaged, so if I'm grinding, I can have that on backwards on my head. I don't have to worry about sparks going in my hair. Small cutting board that I used when I used to model, so that's why it's covered in paint. Just something I can cut stuff on. I don't have to worry about scratching crap and stuff. Big old 4-pound hammer that I just put a giant footprint on. Next to that is a small claw hammer that I got when I was a kid. And it came in that Home Depot toolbox right there. And it just has other little odds and ends, and you'll actually see more tools in my toolbox, my other toolbox. Next to that is a extra spool of flux core welder that I got from Harbor Freight. Go with my Harbor Freight welder. Random buckles from a suitcase I tore apart. Random rags. Yeah, a whole bunch of boring stuff that you probably do not care about. This is the first tool set I ever got. Got it, I think a couple years ago now. It's Cobalt Tools, and it's a pretty good mechanics tool set. I'll explore that in a second, show you what everything's in there. Next to that is the other half of my Stanley toolbox, and I have another sticker on that. Just trying to get in focus. It's mostly focused, but yeah. And I have more odds and ends. Shelf underneath that, I have in the bag my welding mask, my crappy face shield, and my welder, my hammer and dolly set, and my 4.5-inch angle grinder, which this is all the stuff you'll see in a couple of seconds. So this is the Cobalt Mechanics tool set, and basically that's everything I ever really needed. Has some basic wrenches, spark plug sockets, screwdriver bits. This is the screwdriver for the screwdriver bits, and this is so I can actually use a socket on a screwdriver. Never really needed that. My socket wrenches and some extensions. Down here I have the smaller wrenches, and both in metric and SAE, and I have SAE Allen keys and metric Allen keys. Moving on to the sockets, I have two trays full of sockets, including 10mm. Another tray, and then the bottom one came empty, and currently I have a bunch of grinding and cutting wheels in it. Other things that I keep in this toolbox, excuse the floor, I have a whole bunch of extra stuff that I bought. I have adapters from one size sockets to another, so I can use that, and I also have swivel heads. Moving on to the next box. In the next box, I have these two top containers. One side holds my welding magnets that I've used a little bit of and are covered in like metallic dust from my road, from my driveway. And on the other side, I have my Dremel adapters. Because I got you'll see soon, a really cheap budget die grinder from Tractor Supply. It only cost me $10, and it's my first air tool. And with that, I also have a roll of white air tool tape. So this is what I keep in my other toolbox. Now it's all exploded on my floor. It's gonna be fun to clean up after this video. And what I'm holding in my hand is my magnet on a stick. I got this from Ocean State Job Lot. It was pretty cheap. And I used to have a flashlight up here, but I think the batteries died being out in my garage, so just a magnet on a stick. I'm using this as a pointer. And over here is I have my mixture of Harbor Freight screwdriver set. And it's good for what it does. I tried using a skinnier screwdriver as a pry bar, and it was bending a lot, so I obviously stopped before I broke it. Next to that is my Harbor Freight trim remover, and basically the only one I've really used is this one, but they really work for the purpose, and yeah, I like them. Next to that, these three pliers are the ones I was talking about before, being part of that Home Depot set. And there's small little tools that a kid would use, but I threw them in just in case I need a smaller needle nose instead of my Harbor Freight ones. Moving on to the Harbor Freight ones, this is a plier set I got from Harbor Freight. Yeah, they've worked well for me so far. And you can tell I'm on a budget because a majority of my tools are Harbor Freight specials. But what aren't Harbor Freight are these Erwin vice grips. And I got these for as like a birthday present, I think, or either birthday or Christmas present from my grandparents. And I really like them. They're nice quality vice grips. Underneath that, you can see my $10 air Dremel. And I have not used it yet. Haven't really had a chance to, and yeah, and once I do, I will make a review on how good quality a $10 Dremel tool I got. I have high hopes for it, but again, I don't expect it to last that long. Next to that, you can see my code reader and another present for my grandparents. Underneath that is my digital multimeter that I got for my birthday. Actually, it was for Christmas from my uncle. Next to that, you see my slag hammer. I already upgraded. Oh, it just stuck to my magnet. I upgraded because the one from Harbor Freight is absolute trash. Right here is my free gift of the month from Harbor Freight, and it's a small magnetic tray, and it's actually really useful when working on a car. You just store your bolts in there. I have a spray paint gun, painter's tape, a wire wheel for a drill, which I don't want to drill, but my dad does, so when I have something I need to clean up, and I will bring you guys along when I do that. We'll be using that. Next to that is my box opener. So yeah, that's everything I have in this toolbox. Moving on to basically the last section, and the only thing else I have on my shelf is my welder and my dad's jack and jack stands, and really, it's not really worth taking those out. They are what they are. But in the gray box, I have my hammer and dolly set, which mainly, these aren't ball peen hammers, so basically the only point is body work, and which is what I really want to get into. So that's why I got these budget hammer and dolly set from Harbor Freight. I had a coupon. Really, I'm starting to think I got these way too soon. I don't need them at the moment, but it's good to have. Over across here, I have my 4.5-inch angle grinder, also from Harbor Freight, but this is the highest quality one at Harbor Freight. I don't remember how much it cost because I got this a while ago, but I really wanted this one because it has this switch instead of the constant on, constant off switch. And that was better quality. Down here is my breaker bar. Guess what? From Harbor Freight. Really, I just don't need to spend $100 and get like a snap-on torque wrench. It's basically just a stick and a socket head. But underneath here, I did want to get some quality, and this is my Craftsman torque wrench. And yeah, I've used it a couple times already, and it does its job 100% accurate. So, yeah. Thank you for watching my video. And now I have the fun job of cleaning the shop floor before my parents get home. So yeah, I'm probably going to set up the camera and do time-lapse of me doing that. And if you don't see it, it was stupid and the video probably was running too long. So, thank you for watching. And this is the A.N.C project signing off. Oh, and I forgot to add my latest purchase, this digital tire pressure gauge that I got from Home Depot today. It was on sale, $5, and oh, thought I should pick it up.